Hi guys, welcome back. Well, I would love to be relaxing, enjoying my Sunday evening, but alas, I find myself back here. Out of state visiting family this weekend. I was slumbering so peacefully last night. Usually I'll sleep all the way through the night, wake up at like 8:30, right? Something jolted me from my sleep at the ripe hour of 6 a.m. Call it intuition. I felt a disturbance in the force. I check my phone and I have a plethora of notifications like, Queen, wake up, he posted about you. Hey, that's amazing. Buddy, Shane. Can I call you Shane? I feel like we know each other so well now. You need a new PR team like yesterday. I don't even know if you have a PR team, but if you do, fire them. And if you don't, hire one. Because what a dumb play. This guy made a response video, essentially calling me geriatric for being 25 and addressing none of the points I actually said in my video. I just know your team was scraping the bottom of the barrel to find something to come at me for. And we landed on body shaming. Is the body shaming in the room with us? You would have thought by watching that I put out a 10-minute diss about how he looks. Like, holy victim. In my 9-minute long video, 9 minutes, only once do I even allude to anything about his looks. And I say he looks like Slender Man and Napoleon Dynamite when he's dancing. Sorry! Dare I say he tried to out-woke me? I don't know. I posted a video saying he's weird in front of kids and he shouldn't act like that in front of his tween audience. And he posted a video saying, I have a tween audience and also you body shamed me. Why aren't you trying to get me canceled? He even said something, and you can tell it was an afterthought because his phone was like propped up at a different angle, so he thought about it after he filmed it. But he was like, any age, sexuality, gender, or race is welcome at my show. Okay. Who on earth was talking about that? What? Anything to avoid being a creep, huh? Starts out the video going, I thought I was chronically online, but apparently there's this drama. Immediately I knew it was gonna be some bullshit, because why are we acting like your management hasn't been deleting comments all week? And I was openly beefing with your opener all week, but you're just finding out about it now, right? He then proceeds to call me essentially geriatric at the age of 25, but then also says he's essentially just a little teenage boy because he's fleshly 20. He turned 24 months ago. Bro's acting like his birthday was last week. So, is your management 20? Are they 20? Why are they letting you talk like this? Then proceeds to say my main complaint is that there were tweens in the audience and that I should have expected younger crowds because that's his crowd. Ooh, oh, let's pause. You know your crowd is young teens. You admit that? Why are we talking about getting our dicks sucked? We'll circle back to that one. Continues on to say I need to touch grass and then touches astroturf, plastic grass. I don't know what that was, but it wasn't from nature. Definitely didn't address the death threats I got, and I would argue amplified it, noted that. And at the end, kind of alludes to the fact that he had a bad performance because he's like, I had fever and bronchitis at that show she was at. Babe, I know. Maybe that's part of why it sucked. I don't know. Posting a response video and not responding to anything that was addressed may be a skill. I don't know. It's like a little impressive, but it's also backfired and your fan base is more mad at you now. Not even from my doing. This is all you, King. I want to know, like, personally, I'm curious. What was the straw that broke the camel's back? Why did your team feel like you had to put out a video? Were ticket sales declining? Were people selling their tickets? Was everyone online calling you a creep and a weirdo? Was it all the above? Ding, 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 ding. I don't know what it was, but I can tell you what it wasn't. It wasn't body shaming. Only place in the whole World Wide Web that thinks the issue is body shaming is his comment section. And that's because his management team has made that abundantly clear. I'll humor you for a sec. If the main issue here is body shaming, then why anytime someone comments about you talking to minors the way you do in your comment section doesn't get immediately deleted? Management's on top of that one, huh? Humor me one more. If you know your audience is young teens, you admit that, and you say, I need to expect that when I go to a concert. Why are we grabbing our dick on stage? Why are we thrusting? Mark for me, yeah, I'm daddy, good girl. Oh, to children. In theory, sending your 4 million followers to my page under the assumption that I'm bullying you would work if they couldn't watch my video. The amount of comments I've gotten that are like, came here from his video, was expecting to see a hateful video, but I agree with you actually, and I don't like him anymore. You did that to yourself. You shot yourself in the foot. Listen, you don't gotta answer me, okay? I'm clearly not a fan anymore. That ship has sailed, but you do have a large audience right now that's wondering why you won't address the elephant in the room. And I think putting out a video, this is where the PR team being whack comes in, putting out a video that addresses everything but what people are upset about only makes you look guilty. I mean, you could have just ignored it and people would have written me off as an old hag that had a bad time at a concert and it would have been good. You took the time, you propped up your phone, you put out a video, and you didn't even address what people are upset about? Or I say his video proved my point too. All I said was you should expect young crowds and brain rot humor, and his video was like, I have young fans and I'm 20, so I have brain rot humor. Yeah, we're agreeing. Where I lose you is when you talk about getting your dick sucked. Anywho, if you want me to send your team a note sheet about what your response should have looked like, I'll gladly do that. I think you really need the help. If you want to talk about a skill issue, that's a big one. We need to fix it soon. Work on your ego. You know, it doesn't give edgy vibes. It gives like insecure and entitled. It's not cute. It's not a good look. And the fake fan videos from your management company, lose those. Get rid of those. Those are knocking you down bad. Answer to your fans and be authentic, because that last one wasn't it. Okay, bye guys. Have a good night.